All right, so I'm back with another reaction video right quick. I wanted to blind react to this clip. When I saw he had posted the other day, I was like, I'ma just wait. So this is my first time watching it, man. We just gonna go straight into it.
Listen, it's the message right here. Black boy, tell me how you really feel. Cause I just wanna build with you. Black girl, tell me how you really feel. I wanna keep it real with you. I wanna live better, eat better. I wanna love better, sleep better. Yeah, I wanna feel so aligned.
And understand too, I stop these clips a lot. I be having a lot to say. So I'm gonna post the original clip in the description. So don't get mad if I'm stopping it a lot, man. I'm just letting y'all know now.
A lot of the conversation that you see when it comes to black men and black women, most of the time men complain that women hate accountability. It's almost like a dirty word. It's like Mufasa. Women hate accountability. So the question is, why do you think either you in the past, you currently, your friends, women you know, your mom, your sisters, why do women evade or tend to evade accountability? So it's everybody's fault but mine.
It's a control thing, and it's a thing of like when you want us to take accountability, it comes off as an attack. So we're forced to like put up a defense. I've learned to like take accountability for myself, because I mean, if you're wrong, and what's gonna happen? Like, but the accountability thing, I just feel like, again, once you feeling attacked, you gonna wanna, you feel me? Like, put up.
I can't. To me, that shows how childish women really are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them, you know. So you got your few. You know what I'm saying? That's really emotionally mature, that can know that they did something wrong and stand on that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody saying something to you about something that you did wrong, how is that an attack? For you to even go to that, that sounds like a kid. That sounds like a child. Let's just be real. So how you gonna put up a wall or a defense mechanism when you was in the wrong? How does that make sense? Like, I don't, maybe she'll explain it a little bit further.
Like, no, like, bro, chill. But it, like, having to take accountability, it don't feel like a safe place. It don't feel like you're on our side. It feels like an attack. That's how I feel like what taking accountability is. Nobody wants to be wrong at the end of the day, because being wrong is wrong and nobody wants to be wrong. But at the end of the day, everybody can be wrong and it's okay. Just, you know, it's just the L you gotta just roll with. It ain't like what's gonna happen to you. Personally though, I don't mind taking accountability. It don't faze me. I'm cool if I...
Hey, pay attention to the words people use, man. The word choice means a lot, you know what I'm saying? She said, I don't mind taking accountability. That means you gonna have to push it. You're gonna have to push that accountability on her. Because if you the type of person that just take accountability because you know you wrong, it's just what it is. It's not gonna be, I don't mind. Nah, sis. You can look at it right there. It's like she trying to hold back from laughing. Sis knows she not being 100% honest. And I don't think she even really understand that. I don't think she really grasps the concept of taking accountability. Taking accountability is when you do something, and I'm just coming from it from my point of view. You know what I'm saying? This is how I look at it. Most people, they know when they did some bullshit. Most people know when they did something wrong or you did something that upset somebody. taking accountability is before they bring it to you, I apologize to you for what I did. That's what I'm teaching in my household. If I have to bring it to you, it shouldn't be no pushback on if you did it or not. Because you was maybe you might have been unaware that you did it. But on stuff that it was pretty blatant. I shouldn't have to tell you that you did some bullshit. I shouldn't have to bring it to your attention that you did some bullshit. Because you know you did some bullshit. So if I have to force it on you, if I have to push it in your face for you to see that you did some bullshit, you're not taking accountability. We're not doing that.
I'm cool with it. I'll take that. I'm woman enough to admit that. My bad, bro. You were right. I was wrong. I'm gonna work on that. I'll fix it. You feel me? Like, but usually it don't feel good, but it don't feel like nothing to me no more. Cause it's like.
Cause you don't do it.
You have to be an adult about shit. You gotta be real about it. Like, you wrong for that. You feel me? So it don't feel good to be wrong.
Do you think that might be part of the reason why black men don't feel loved by black women?
Because we don't take accountability?
Because we can't tell y'all shit. That actually can't nobody tell y'all shit.
Nobody.
That's actually part of it though. Like, I get don't get me wrong, like I do get where y'all be coming from. Like I completely get where y'all coming from because I'm very like empathetic. Like I can see how you would perceive this as like, damn, like you have to step outside of yourself and really look at shit in a different perspective. So I can understand why y'all feel the way y'all feel towards us sometimes. We don't want to take accountability because we feel attacked. Because I feel like I said earlier, it has a lot to do with our value in the world and our value to y'all. If we already feel small, so now we're wrong too. Like we already like don't have much to. You get what I'm saying? So I can't
ride with this. Let me just be honest. You taking accountability or admitting when you're wrong before they even bring it to you, that builds the relationship. You wanna know why? It builds trust. That's what they do. That builds trust because if, let's just say, like, I'm married, right? If I do something to my wife, before she say anything, right? You don't think I know that I did some bullshit? You don't think I know that I might have came down hard on my kids a little rough? I know that. And if you're not self-aware or able to correct yourself, how can anybody trust you? That I'm telling you, just a bit of advice. If nothing else, that's gonna build you up. Just being honest. You might feel small, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing about those type of relationships. Y'all supposed to, if nothing else, y'all supposed to feel big around each other instead of like, obviously I understand in the world, you know what I'm saying, you might feel a certain type of way because this is not our kingdom, you know what I'm saying? This is not what we supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? We literally in a country that's not ours. It's not ran by us. So being out in the world, I can understand that. But when you come home, you're not supposed to feel small. And the only way that you can, as a couple, build each other up, you got to be honest with each other. You got to. When you wrong, ain't nobody got to tell you to apologize for being wrong. If I got to make you apologize, 9 out of 10 apologies gonna be some bullshit anyway.
I don't know if it's you that told me this or if I read it somewhere, but then it was like, what does a man have to gain from being married? Cause I never thought about that. I've never in my life thought about it until it was brought to my attention. Like, what does a man have to gain from being married? And I had to think about the shit too. Because most of the time when you're watching these little shows on TV, it's always the man paying for the stuff, or like he has to get on one knee and propose, and he has to pay for everything, and he has to like take you on the honeymoon and carry you over the threshold and all this type of shit. And like you have his kids and stuff like that, and it's usually the woman who's like so happy, oh, I got the ring and dress shopping and all this type of stuff, and it's usually the dude on the fence chilling, letting her do everything. And like I never thought about that, and it just made me wonder, like, damn, like, what do we really mean to y'all? So it's a lot of like inner feelings on like if we even really mean anything to y'all, because we're usually the ones filing for divorce. We're usually the ones getting cheated on. So, I mean,
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Woo. Oh. Shit. Hey, I feel like I feel like she got that smirk on her face because of a facial expression that the brother making behind the camera, man. Cause it's like how you go from what you was just saying, basically to something negative for the men. Like how I go from us doing everything to what do women mean to us, and women are the ones being cheated on. What the fuck? It's like she said all this shit that is clearly heavily weighted on the man's side, then jump to being cheated on. How did you get to that? How did you get to that? How? I don't understand. Oh shit. That's hilarious. I want the sisters to read the book of 1 Ezra chapter 4, and it tell you how men think about women. And it's crazy because women don't really understand that most men will run through a fucking wall for y'all, but y'all don't move a certain type of way. You gotta really think about it. If a man willing to pay for all that stuff and get down on one knee and, you know what I'm saying, he's doing all that other stuff, why would he do that for somebody he don't care about? Why would he do that? So how does it go from you willing to spend your resources, you willing to do all these things, to women don't mean nothing to y'all and we the ones being cheated on? Like, let's just be real, man. Let's just be real. Most of that cheating shit came from, like, when you watch, you know what I'm saying, all these other movies like Waiting to Exhale, The Color Purple and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of our forefathers didn't get to tell their story. A lot of our forefathers, our granddads, they didn't get to tell their story. They didn't get to tell the story how that second born wasn't his kid, but he never said anything. He never got to say none of that. So it's like that, the rhetoric of y'all being cheated on all the time just blows my mind, because I'm pretty sure if a woman, she got 16 hours at home by herself, what is she doing? We like to talk that cheating stuff on the men. Like, you like to slide that in there like that's a damn a trump card or something. Like, that's crazy. You said all this stuff that men have to do for a woman, and you jump straight to cheating. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that one. I wasn't expecting that one. Oh, shit. Women cheat too, sis. So imagine a man doing all that stuff and his wife still cheat. Imagine a man doing all that and she filed for divorce and I got to pay her court fees. You ain't thinking about it like that though, sis. You talking about some damn cheating when she probably was cheating. That's a part of the accountability that he talking about. You just Heisman Trophy that fucking accountability. Because to be in that mindset, right, if a man doing all the things that you just named, these are the things that you just named, if a man doing all that, the least he can do to repay him is make sure the fucking house is peaceful. That shit sound like a win-win. That shit sound like it's not that big of a deal. That don't sound like it's a lot of work involved in that. He just did all this and you can't make the house peaceful? Why wouldn't he cheat? He doing all of that, but he don't want to come home.
What is a man's primary role in the home?
Provide and protect. That's how I see it. I don't know no other role he could have. You're a man, and I feel like at the end of the day, regardless of how we feel about all this stuff, men should play their role just as much as women.
That's my next question. What is a woman's primary role in the home?
In the home, taking care of the household and doing her part, or whatever her man wants or needs her to do. To keep everything together, to keep the relationship together, the family, and all that stuff. Not saying that it's solely her responsibility, because he, of course, should, be involved in all that as well. But, protect and provide.
And this come back to teaching. This come back to teaching because I don't think our sisters are being taught what their role is in the household, because they can rattle off what they feel a man should do in the household, you know what I'm saying? Protect and provide. And they want you to, you know what I'm saying, if anything pop off, they want you, you know what I'm saying, on the front line handling that thing. They want you providing the food, they want you providing the shelter, the clothes. Those are things they can visualize and verbalize what they feel like a man should be doing. But when they step over to the woman's side, there ain't no, when you talk about what the man should be doing, there's no, and the woman should help with that as well. The woman should it's none of that. So if I'm doing my part, right, you got to do your part. It shouldn't be no, well, he got to help with my job as well. Make it make sense. I used to play football. And football to me is like one of those games where it symbolized real life so much, because you can literally see, when you watch back film, if every person don't do their job, the play don't work. It is what it is. You can have 10 people busting their ass. You let one offensive lineman miss a block, the play dead. You let 10 people do their job. You got that receiver, he don't run the correct route, the play dead. And this go back to relationships where if you don't do your job, why you looking for somebody to help you with your job, sis? Y'all have a strong disdain for when men asking for y'all to help to provide, because that's the 50-50 talk that most people, I don't subscribe to that shit. I don't believe in that. But for the men see what y'all doing. Okay, if y'all are evolving, right? Y'all thinking differently. Why wouldn't men adapt to that and say, okay, well, cool, you know what I'm saying? They want us to help with the housework. They want us to, you know what I'm saying, help with A, B, and C. Cool. I'm gonna take some of my time away from the protecting and providing. I'm gonna give you a little percentage of that, and I'm gonna take a little percentage of your housework. That's how that goes. But y'all don't see that's what y'all doing. She could not verbalize what the woman's role is in the household. Making sure the house straight, what does that entail? That shit sound good. What does that mean? What does that look like on a day-to-day? Because we know what protect and provide sound like. We know what that look like. You need to get your ass up and go to work. The bills need to be paid on time. When something break in this household, it need to be fixed on the double. If anything pop off in this household, you need to be protected. You need to be laying your life down. If anything going on with the kids, you need to be trying to make sure everything is okay. We understand what that looks like. But when women say, make sure the house is running properly, do they know what that look like? Because making sure the house running properly, you got to be teaching them children some type of decorum. That makes the household run properly. You got to learn how to teach children. Making sure the household running properly, you got to learn how to cook nutritious meals, because if you study nutrition got a lot to do with how your kids are developing. So if you don't know how to cook, if you don't know how to cook nutritious meals, if you just popping shit in the microwave, your children not going to develop as efficient as they should. But these are not the things that they are being taught, though. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop this generic ass keep the household running properly. But I also want my husband to make sure the household running properly too. So I need him to help. Yeah, okay.
You called to kill all the spiders. Him. You know what I'm saying?
So with that being said, if he's on his job, a woman should submit to him 100%.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I mean,
uh-oh.
I don't got no problem with submitting, but as long as
No, ma'am.
I feel
You wrong out the gate. Out the gate, you wrong. And I like the way he set the question up. He didn't set the question up like this one, a nigga not doing his job. I love this nigga as an interviewer, man. He a great interviewer, man. He asked the question how they need to be asked, because it's a lot more men out here that's willing to do their job than not. A lot of them niggas are alone. So for him to ask the question the way he asked, if the man is on his job 100%, are you willing to submit? And what Kevin Samuels said, she get the beatboxing. What you mean, sis? It should be an outstanding yes, because that's what they say. Ain't that what Carrie Hilson said? If you get this, you can get this, this, and this. Right? Ain't that what they say? The conditional femininity? Well, damn, he followed the conditions. The conditions are set. He doing what you asked. He doing what's required. Your part is up next. What you talking about? Why we playing this game? What we doing? Come on, sis.
like
Nah.
the submit thing should like be, I don't want y'all to hate me. But I feel like a submissive, like if you want a woman to be submissive, I personally feel like you have to earn that.
I can't do no more. He already did, sis. That's why he set the question up the way he set it up. He already did. But it's the problem, right? Because women say they don't want to compete for a man. It's harder to lead than to follow. That's just facts. It's harder to lead than to follow, because there's a lot more pressure on leading, because you have to take accountability. It's harder to lead than to follow. So if the man doing everything he's supposed to be doing, why is it so hard for you to follow? Why is it so hard for you to submit? Because let's just be real. Women have no problem submitting and following at their job. What's the problem? I don't understand. Because you would think from a species, the women, they don't like taking accountability, but they don't like submitting. Submitting literally is the easiest way to dodge accountability. All you gotta do is do what the fuck somebody tell you to do. Because they can't fuss at you for doing exactly what they told you to do. They have to acknowledge, okay, yeah, that was wrong what I told you. Okay, we got to do it a different way. But y'all don't like accountability, but y'all don't want to be led. I don't get it. Earned? What you mean? You listed the things that he doing that tell you that he earning the shit. You said that. You said that he buying shit, he taking care of the household, he all these different things. You listed those things. You listed those things. Earn it how? It's the question. I'm gonna let it go just a little bit more just to see if she say how a man's supposed to earn submission. I want to see if she said it. But I'm not gonna react to nothing else.
Because I done seen a lot of like goofy ass niggas have these females that just lay down and just give them everything that don't even deserve it. And it's just like, what are you pouring in that you should be receiving all these wonderful, you get what I'm saying, things?
Should men have that same mindset?
But there's never a thing about men being submissive. That's not a thing.
No, I'm saying like, because what you're saying is submission is conditional, right? You have to do these things.
I personally feel like, yes, it should be conditional because some
You didn't let them finish the question, sis.
men don't deserve submissive women. Because at the end of the day, like, you have to think about what kind of man you have. Like, it's a lot of controlling men.
We ain't finna do that, man. Hey, I'm gonna put the description. I'm gonna put in the description to the full clip. She cut the brother off. He didn't get a chance to get to his real question. But yeah, men should move like that. You know what I'm saying? Because real men, I mean, I understand, you know what I'm saying, when we look at the Bible, you know what I'm saying, the men were the prize, you know what I'm saying, the men was, without having a man that's doing what he's supposed to be doing, your life was about to be in shambles. So, period, point blank, you know what I'm saying, good men are supposed to get the good women, period, point blank. So, as a man, you gotta make sure she aligned with what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, the scripture says you're supposed to have a wife after your mind. So if you in a mode where you get you a woman, you doing everything you supposed to be doing, but she don't want to submit. As a man, you fucked up because you didn't make her go through the criteria set in place. You didn't make her live up to the role that a woman's supposed to live up to in the Bible. Because we can clearly see that women like for men to fulfill the role of a biblical man in the scriptures. That's what women like. But men are not forcing women to do what that Bible say. There's no conditional femininity, just like there's no conditional providing and protecting. Okay, so I didn't like you today, so yeah, if something happened tonight, you on your own. Women aren't finna hear that shit. Okay, so you didn't earn me paying, you know, so you didn't earn me paying 50, you know what I'm saying, 100% of the bill, so you got 50 this month. We don't do that type of shit. So when women talk this, you gotta earn shit, they're gonna be alone. It is what it is. Especially in today's time, niggas ain't trying to hear that bullshit. Niggas ain't trying to get married to no chick like that. They gonna bend your ass over and they going home. It is what it is. Y'all wanted this. Y'all wanted this sexual liberation shit so they can get the sex without marriage. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all earned this clip. Do I agree with it? No. But the way y'all talk, nah. Like I wouldn't advise no man to marry none of y'all. He gave the scenario that the brother doing what he's supposed to do, and you the first thing you can think of is men don't deserve that. What the fuck? We talking about the dude that's doing what's right. We talking about the dude that's doing what he's supposed to do. We ain't talking about the nigga that ain't got no job. We ain't talking about the nigga that's not doing what he's supposed to do. Because y'all like having sex with them anyway. Them the niggas y'all having babies for. Because I'm trying to figure out, how does getting bent over come before all the shit that the good dude was doing? Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man, because I'm not finna, I can't with sis, man. Sis funny, man. I wasn't expecting to laugh like this off this one, man. I wasn't expecting to laugh like this off this one, man. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man, because I'm seeing a pattern. This is normal in our community. Honestly, I think it's a low level of respect at the end of the day. Honestly, because to me that's what that look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, a man can do whatever. He can do everything that he's supposed to do. You ain't get no respect for that. None. You ain't get no respect for that. So, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm out.